नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितमेन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च। श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपदे गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर् गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। हरे कृष्ण। By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the purest knowledge, Pavitram, the topmost knowledge, Uttamam. So by Krishna's mercy, we are understanding about his opulences also very well, because Arjuna is asking. So like that, in every chapter, Arjuna is asking something from Krishna, and Krishna is answering everything, what Arjuna asked. So in the 10th chapter, Arjuna is asking Krishna to explain about his glories. And in the 11th chapter, Arjuna is asking to show Krishna's universal form, Visvarupa. And in the 12th chapter, Arjuna is asking Krishna that which one is the best way of worshipping him as a person or in his impersonal form, which one is the best. And in the 13th chapter, Arjuna is asking about what is Prakriti, Purusha, Kshetra, Kshetrajna, Jnana, Nyeya, like that. So like that, every chapter if we go, Arjuna is asking a lot of nice questions. Even in the 14th chapter, Arjuna asked Krishna that what are the symptoms of a person who is freed from the three modes of material nature. Kailinge strin gunanetan athito bhavati prabhu kimacharaka katam chaitan trin gunan ativartate. So what are his behaviors? Kimacharaka katam chaitan trin gunan ativartate. So when a person has transcended the three modes of material nature, so how does he act? How does he behave? So like that, very, very important questions Arjuna asked in this Bhagavad Gita. In many chapters, different slokas, Arjuna asked very nice questions. And for all these questions, Krishna answered fully, completely. So that's what we understand. So Krishna has answered everything. Krishna has answered in detail. So when we understand this Bhagavad Gita fully, all the answers given by Krishna, that means we know everything. That means there are no questions for us to ask. In fact, Arjuna asked all the questions so that any question we can ask, actually, it can be answered by Bhagavad Gita. That's a very important thing we need to understand. For all these days, we are studying Bhagavad Gita, and one unique feature which we have found that all our questions are answered in this Bhagavad Gita. Any question we ask, only we need to find out the appropriate sloka, the right sloka to answer that question. That's it. Only thing we need to know which chapter, which sloka is answering that question. But otherwise, all the questions are answered in this Bhagavad Gita. All our questions are completely answered. So that means Arjuna has asked all the questions. What is needed for us? Then he got this entire Bhagavad Gita for us. Krishna answered because Arjuna asked. Because Arjuna asked very nice questions. Kim tat brahma, kim adhyatma, kim karma, purushottama, adibhutam cha kim proktam, adidaivam kim uchyate, Adiyajnaka katam kotra deheshmin Madhusudana prayana kale cha katam neyosi niyatatma bihi. So at the time of death, how can one know about you? That's what Arjuna asked. Because Arjuna asked, Krishna answered at length for that one question. At the time of death, how one can know about you? Krishna answered. The entire 8th chapter, 9th chapter, 10th chapter, also until 11th sloka. So Krishna answered everything. Detailed answers Krishna has given. Krishna gave. The complete answers Krishna gave. How to know Krishna at the time of death. So knowing that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead, so if we remember Him all the time now with this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, there is no doubt that we are going to remember Him at the time of death also. If you remember Him at the time of death, there is no doubt that we are going to go to Goloka. If you remember Him all the time now, there is no doubt that we are going to remember Krishna at the time of death. If you remember Him all the time now. So if we make sure, if we plan our life in such a way that every day, 24/7, all the time, if we live in Krishna consciousness, remembering Krishna only, all the time. So that means we can remember Krishna at the time of death. So if you remember Krishna at the time of death, then there is no doubt that we will go to Goloka. There is no doubt that we will not come to this material world again. We'll go to Krishna's world, Goloka, and we will enjoy there forever. That's what this entire Bhagavad Gita is about. In this entire Bhagavad Gita, Lord Shri Krishna is teaching us how to forget this material world and how to give up everything in this material world, give up all attachments and go to Krishna. So this knowledge reveals everything. So when the sun lights up, everything is revealed. So like that, when this knowledge, we get it, everything is revealed. So Krishna is saying that Ajnane navritam jnanam tena mukhyanti jantam. Jnanena tu tadajnanam yesha nasitam atmanaga tesam aditya vajnanam prakasayati tatparam. So when the Aditya, when the sun comes, everything is brightened up. Like that, when this knowledge, when we get this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, then everything is, we understand everything is revealed. There is no secret. Everything is very well understood that we are not the body, we are the soul, and we need to render devotional service unto Krishna, and we need to serve Krishna, surrender unto Krishna, and do everything in Krishna consciousness. So all such things, everything is completely revealed to us with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. That's what we are gaining. Every day we are gaining this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, and Krishna is actually lighting up everything. So the Krishna is lighting the lamp of knowledge. So that way Krishna himself is actually destroying the darkness of ignorance. So that way we understand that Krishna is the Supreme Lord, because with this knowledge, when everything is revealed, we understand very well without any doubt that Krishna is the Purushottama, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and there is no doubt in this. We understand that very well, and we accept that as the fact, as Arjuna accepted, Sarvameta Tritam Manye Yanma Vadasi Kesava. Nahite Bhavan Vyaktim Vidurdevaga na Janavaga. So I accept everything, whatever you said as the truth. Sarvameta Tritam Manye Yanma Vadasi Kesava. So that way we can accept everything. Whatever Krishna says is the truth. Once we understand, realize, and practice and follow and experience everything in this Bhagavad Gita, we can actually accept without any doubt. Without any doubt, we can, because it's Pratyaksha Vagamam Dharmyam. It can be directly perceived. Pratyaksha Vagamam Dharmyam. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge can be directly perceived. Pratyaksha Vagamam. This Dharmyam. So that way, by Bhagavan, Lord Shri Krishna's causeless mercy, we are understanding everything, and we are understanding that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God from this Bhagavad Gita. And we also understand about all other gods and their relationship with Krishna. Krishna is teaching us very clearly that everything is bestowed by him. Everything is coming from him. He is the source of everything. All other gods, Krishna is calling them as Anya Devata. Anya Devata means other gods. Yanti Deva Vrataga Devan, Pitrun Yanti Pitrun Vrataga, Bhutani Yanti Bhute Jaga, Yanti Madhyajino Apimam. If you worship other gods, we'll go to them. If you worship forefathers or ghosts and spirits, we'll go to them. If you worship Krishna, the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, so then we'll go to him. Yanti Madhyajino Api Mam. So if you worship Krishna, we'll go to Krishna. So that's why Krishna is teaching us that you worship me. Madhyaji. Madhyaji means you worship me. Mam Namaskuru. You offer your obeisances unto me. Because I am the Supreme Lord. Because you can come to me by doing so. Because I can remove all your sins. I can clear all your sins. Erase. So that way, Krishna is asking us to surrender unto him to help us. And of course, we can surrender unto Krishna only with love, not out of fear. That's not going to work. This surrendering unto God is when we normally use the word surrender. So here, surrender means out of fear. No, that's not going to work. Only we can surrender unto Krishna with love and devotion. This Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we can surrender unto Krishna. So when we surrender unto Krishna with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, when we understand everything what Krishna says in this Bhagavad Gita and surrender unto him, then that is only due to unconditional and unalloyed love. That's it. It's a pure love that comes automatically with this knowledge. We realize that. When we understand this entire Bhagavad Gita, we realize that Krishna is the Purushottama, so that love automatically comes. So that's why this knowledge is needed, which we are gaining, we are understanding, and we are making great progress, and our lifestyle itself is changing actually. With this knowledge, we won't commit sins knowingly. Our lifestyle is actually changing by Krishna's causeless mercy. Now we know what is the right thing to do. So we know what to eat, what not to eat, how much time to sleep, how to take care of our health, how to do everything for Krishna. In this effort, we are not alone, and Krishna is also with us and is helping us. When we want to progress, when we want to go to Goloka, then Krishna wants to help us. So that way we will be able to see help is on our way. Krishna is always, we will be able to experience that. We'll be able to experience without any doubt that Krishna is actually helping us all the time. Even right now, we are studying Bhagavad Gita. This is also the help from Krishna only. Because Krishna is helping us to study and understand this Bhagavad Gita. He is arranging this class. He is arranging everything. He is giving us the knowledge. He is giving us the strength. He is giving us the energy. He is giving me the energy to speak. He is giving you the energy to hear. All those things, we are all getting the energy. So that is coming from Krishna only. Etat yonini bhutani sarvani tu upadaraya aham krishnasya jagattaga prabhavaga pralayastada. So Krishna is the source of both creation and annihilation. And there is no one else is superior than Krishna. And so that way, if we just understand all these things, and if we realize that Lord Sri Krishna is the Supreme Lord, so then there is no problem in our life. Then everything is very, very, very nicely taken care by Krishna's mercy. So that's the reason we are able to make good progress in this effort to study and understand Bhagavad Gita. So we are able to study. We finished in the 10th chapter. So we finished about 28 verses in the 10th chapter. So all this is happening because of Krishna's causeless mercy. So that is the opulence of the absolute. We understand, because Krishna told Arjuna that I am giving you this knowledge for your benefit, because I love you so much. Yattegam priyamanaya vakshami hitakamiyam. So you are priyamanaya, you are very close to me, you are very dear to me. So I am giving you this knowledge for your benefit. So bhuya eva mahabhago shunume paramam vachaha yattegam priyamanaya vakshami hitakamiyam. Parambuyaga pravakshami jnananam jnanam uttamam yajnatva munyaga sarve param siddhi mito gatai. So I am giving the knowledge which is the ultimate knowledge. Jnananam jnanam uttamam. Of all the knowledge, the ultimate knowledge, the topmost knowledge. So yajnatva munyaga sarve param siddhi mito gatai. So many sages in the past, by knowing this knowledge, they have achieved the supreme destination. So that means, what does that mean? When Krishna says that Yajnatva Munayaga Sarve Param Siddhi Mitho Gataga means, what does that mean? By knowing this knowledge, many persons, many sages in the past have achieved perfection. They have achieved the supreme destination. What does that mean? When we know this Bhagavad Gita knowledge, we are also going to achieve the supreme destination. That is on our way. We are reaching Krishna. We are on the way to Krishna. So when we know this knowledge, just understand this knowledge and follow this Bhagavad Gita, we are also going to go to Krishna. Evam nyatva kritam karma purvairapi mumukshuvigi. Kuru karmaiva tasmatvam purvaihi purvataram kritam. By knowing this, evam nyatva kritam karma, acting with this knowledge, evam nyatva kritam karma purvairapi mumukshuvigi. So in the past, many people, many devotees, they have got liberation. Purvairapi mumukshuvigi. Kuru karmaiva tasmatvam purvaihi purvataram kritam. You also do us like that, so that you can also get liberation from this material world. Kuru karmaiva tasmatvam purvaihi purvataram kritam. So how they performed in the past, so you also do exactly like that. Namam karmani limpanti name karme pales pragaga itamatva bhajate mam budaba. So Krishna is saying that by understanding this, so they will not be bound. So if you understand that my activities are not binding me, then your activities are not going to bind you. So that's what Krishna is teaching. So that way, if you understand this Bhagavad Gita fully, so then we are all set to go to Golokam. We are all set to go to Krishna. So that's what we are doing. By Krishna's causeless mercy, we are studying and understanding this Bhagavad Gita. So now we will continue in the 10th chapter. As I mentioned that we finished 28 verses, 28 shlokas. So Krishna is teaching in the 10th chapter. He is giving his opulence. Krishna is explaining. So now in the shloka number 29, Krishna is saying that Anantaschasmi nagana varuno yadasamaham Pitrunam hariyamachasmi yamaka samyamatamaham. Of all of the many-hooded serpents. So that's what Nagas. So I am the Ananta. So Krishna is saying that I am the Ananta. Anantaschasmi Nagana. Varuno yadasam aham. Of the aquatic beings. So I am the of all aquatics. So I am the Varuna Bhagavan. So the demigod controlling the water. That's what is Varuna. Varuno Yadasam Aham. Pitrunam Aryama Chasmi. So of the ancestors, I am Aryama. So that's what Pitrunam Aryama Chasmi. Of departed ancestors, I am Aryama. Yamaka Samyamatam Aham. Of the controller of, so of all regulators, Samyamatam. Samyamatam means of all regulators. I am Yama. Yama is the controller of death. So Yamaga Samyamatam Aham. Of the many-hooded Nagas, I am Ananta, and among the aquatics, I am the demigod Varuna. Of departed ancestors, I am Aryama, and among the dispensers of law, I am Yama, the lord of death. So all these things we are studying in the past also. In the 10th chapter, Krishna is explaining that he is the supreme in everything. So he is the source of everything. So without Krishna, nobody can say that I am great. So if we think that we are great, that greatness is coming from Krishna only. So that's what we need to understand. So in the next sloka, Krishna is continuing. Pragaladaschasmi daityanam kalaka kalayatamaham mriganam cha mrigendrokam vainateyascha pakshinam. Of the demons, all the demons, I am Prahlada Maharaja. So Prahladaschasmi Daityanam. Kalaka Kalayatam Aham. Of the subduers, I am the Kala, time. Time is the answer for everything. Time destroys everything. So Krishna already said in Bhagavad Gita, which in the 11th chapter, we studied in the past also, Krishna says that, Aham kalosmi lokakshaya krit pravritto lokan samahartu miha pravartaka. So I am the great destroyer of all the worlds. So that's why Krishna is saying that Kalaka Kalayatam Aham. I am the Kala. And of all the animals, I am the lion. So Mrigendra. Mrigendra means the king of animals. So I am the lion of all the animals. So Vainateyascha Pakshinam. Of all the birds, I am Vainateyascha. So I am the Garuda. So basically, Garuda is the bird. So that is Krishna's career. So Garuda Bhagavan, we say that Vainateyascha Pakshinam. That's what Krishna is saying. So among the Daitya demons, I am the devoted Prahalada. Among subduers, I am time. Among beasts, I am the lion. And among birds, I am Garuda. That's what Krishna is saying. And next sloka, in the sloka number 31, Krishna is continuing. Pavanaga pavatamasmi Ramaga sastrabritamakam Jasanam makaraschasmi Sotasamasmi Janavi. Of all the purifiers, I am wind. So Pavanaga Pavatam Asmi. So of all the purifiers, of all that purifies, I am the wind. And of the wielder of weapons, carriers of weapons, I am Rama. So Ramaga Sastra Brita Aham. Sastra Britam Aham. Jashanam Makaras Chasmi. Of all the fish, I am the shark. So that's what Jashanam Makaras Chasmi. Of flowing rivers, I am the Ganges. So river Ganges. That's what Sotasham Asmi Janavi. So that's what Krishna is saying. So of purifiers, I am the wind. Of the wielders of weapons, I am Rama. Of fishes, I am the shark. And of flowing rivers, I am the Ganges. So then Krishna is continuing the next sloka. Sarganamaadirantascha madhyam chaivaham arjuna adhyatma vidya vidyana vadaga pravadatamaham. Krishna is teaching that Sarganam Adir Antascha Madhyam Chaivaham Arjuna. Of all the creations, I am the beginning, middle, and end. Adi, Anta, and Madhya. So Ahamatma Gudakesa Sarvabhuta Sayasthitagam. Aham Adischa Madhyamcha Bhutanam Anta Yevacha. We already studied in the 10th chapter. When Krishna started explaining his glories, he said that Ahamatma Gudakesa Sarvabhuta Sayasthitagam. Aham Adischa Madhyamcha Bhutanam Anta Yevacha. Same thing Krishna is saying here, that Sarganam Adirantascha Madhyam Chaivaham Arjuna. Of all the creations, I am the beginning, middle, and end. Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Vadaka Pravadatam Aham. So for all the knowledge, so I am the spiritual knowledge, the knowledge about the self, the science of self. So that's what Adhyatma Vidya, Vidyanam. Vadaka Pravadatam Aham. So of all the arguments, I am the natural conclusion. Vadaka Pravadatam Aham. That's what Krishna is. Of all creations, I am the beginning and the end and also the middle. O Arjuna, of all sciences, I am the spiritual science of the self, and among logicians, I am the conclusive truth. So that's what Krishna is saying. So like that way, Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and He is everything. So Krishna is everything. So that's what we need to do. We need to see Krishna in each and every way, everything. Everywhere we need to see Krishna. So that's why Yomam Pasyati Sarvatra Sarvam Cha Mayi Pasyati Tasyagam Na Pranasyami Sachame Na Pranasyati. If anyone sees me in everything and sees everything in me, so for him I am not lost, and for me he is not lost. That's what Krishna is. So that way, by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are able to study and understand this Bhagavad Gita. We successfully finished 4 more slokas today. So now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Hare Krishna. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नित्य नामिनी नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणी ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानांजन शलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Radharani Swami Nityananda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Brahma.
Hare Krishna Guruji. Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request all the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Hare Krishna devotees, please use the Zoom raise hand feature if you wish to talk to Guruji.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hema Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji, thank you for the wonderful class.
Thank you, Mataji.
Really been enjoying every class with you, and the way you explain things, and everything is so now clear. You know, life is
Yes.
becoming even easier to understand.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
thank you so much for being there for us. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Shilpa Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji, thank you so much for the wonderful class always. I have no question. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yamal Shankar Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna
Hello.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
I think we are going well and doing well, Prabhu.
It's Prabhu Krishna's mercy. We are continuing. Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
And one question is that, when Duryodhana went to his teacher and explained about, the arrangements of both the armies and things. But there also, it looks like the way he was explaining, criticizing the others.
Yeah.
Not with the, respectable manner or something. What do you say, Prabhu?
What do you mean, Prabhu? Criticizing others?
In the sense, the army side of Pandavas and Kauravas,
Yeah.
the way he was explaining,
Mhm.
not with respect or clearly telling the good things of the people.
Yeah. He was telling that who are all there on that side. That's it. Who are all there, they are all very powerful, and we are also powerful, and our army is very, very powerful. Like that. It is because of his ahankara, he was thinking that he can win. That is the problem.
Exactly.
Because his miscalculations. That's it. He's calculating. He's thinking that he is very powerful. His army is very powerful. That's the problem.
Yeah.
His demons have a lot of hope that they will win. That is the problem.
True.
Without realizing, without understanding the fact that
Yes.
whichever side Krishna is there, that side only will win. That they should know. But because of that, they don't have that knowledge. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Deepak Goyal, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
I want to ask question that not getting attached to the things to do the work, but we have to do, when we do the work, we get attached to that thing, and without getting attached to that thing, the work is not easily done. Then Shri Krishna is preaching and telling that not to be attached with material world, and in material world, in each and everything, we have to be attached.
When you are attached to Krishna, then you are getting the motivation to do that for Krishna. So that means you are not attached to the material sense objects. You are attached to Krishna. You are not attached to the results. So that is very much possible, Prabhu. When you are attached to Krishna, so for example, when we go and work, we are actually working for our family members and others. So like that only we are struggling hard, correct? So that's what we do then. We take very hard work. We do all those things thinking that our family will be, everybody will be. Like Arjuna was telling Krishna that for whom I came here to fight, they themselves have come here to prepare. They themselves are prepared to give up their life and belongings. So Kimno Rajena Govinda Kimbogegi Jivitena va Esamarte Kankshitam na Rajyam Bogaga Sukanicha Taime Avasita Yudde Pranam Sektva Dananicha. So in this way, we are working, we are all those things for others' benefits. So for our Arjuna thought that he came here to fight for his kinsmen, for his relatives. But when Arjuna understood that he has to fight for Krishna, not for others, fight for Krishna, then also he was able to fight, correct? In fact, when he was attached to the results, he was not even able to fight. Only when he was attached to Krishna, only he was able to fight. So your question is that how come without attachment we can do even work? But Arjuna was able to do work only when he was attached to Krishna. Otherwise, he was not even able to fight. You understand that, Prabhu?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Ravin Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, by Krishna's grace, another wonderful class, Guruji. In continuation with Deepak Prabhu's discussion, I think if there is one shloka that is a takeaway in the whole of Bhagavad Gita, anyway, each and every shloka is very important, but I feel that it is the Mai sarvani karmani sanyasya adhyatma chetasa nirashir nirmamo bhutva yudhyatva bigatajjaraha.
Yes.
Is that right, Guruji?
That's correct. That's what Krishna is saying, that surrender all your work unto me and free from lethargy, you fight. So that's why when we do for Krishna, then we will get that motivation. So that way, yes, we need to do everything for Krishna.
So this is the one thing that we should always remember and while executing work. Is that right, Guruji?
Yes, we need to surrender. We need to do for Krishna. That is the main.
Yes.
We need not remember. When we get the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we ourselves will be motivated only to work for Krishna. Otherwise, we won't even get the motivation. So that motivation itself will come because we are doing it for Krishna. Then only we will be able to do. Otherwise, we won't be able to do it.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Just wanted to reiterate. That's all. Thank you, Guruji. Wonderful class, Guruji, and thanks for your efforts every day that you are putting in training our mind. So that is wonderful and thankful. Always indebted, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Thank you, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Ganesh Rupa Prabhu. Atul GS Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Atul Prabhu. Mahinder Shukla Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama.
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Thank
Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. R.K. Goyal Prabhu asked one question. Hare Krishna Guruji, in this material world, everything is being controlled by Maya, the three modes of material nature, and Krishna does not directly interfere in its function. He, however, can remain connected with those who are sincerely calling his name. What is the role of Maya for such people? So Maya will not force them to act. When we are able to surrender unto Krishna, so then we are freed. Then there is no work for us to do. So that means when we are able to find happiness within ourselves, tasya karyam na vidyate. For him, there is no work to do. Because Maya is not forcing us to. Because we are not under the modes of nature. We are freed from the modes of nature. Means we are freed from Maya. That's it. So for such people, we are totally free. So that's what Brahma Bhuta platform. When we achieve Brahma Bhuta platform, we are free from Maya. So nothing is going to force us to work, force us to commit sins. So that way, that is the status we need to achieve. So for them, Maya will help. Because Krishna is saying that Devigi Yesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya Mamyeva Ye Prapatyante Maya Metam Tarantite. So they will be liberated from, freed from Maya. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji. You are right actually, but my point is nobody is perfectly detached or free from the three modes of material nature. Actually, we all are in the process of in the journey process, I must say. And then those who are Krishna conscious, of course, every time people may not remain Krishna conscious, they may get diversions, they can get distracted many times. So one has to also be conscious of the Maya at the same time, because if the person is not afraid of Maya rather, then he will not probably be attracted towards Krishna. He has to understand that
be conscious of Krishna. That's it. Always be Krishna conscious. Then it's fine. That's the thing.
But if he is not a Krishna conscious, then at that very moment he will be under the
Then
control
he's
of Maya.
controlled by Maya. That's it. If you are not, if you forget Krishna, immediately we will come under Maya's control. If we remember Krishna, we are freed from Maya. That's it. It is on and off kind of thing. That's it. As soon as we remember Krishna, we are in Krishna consciousness, then we are freed from Maya. As soon as we forget Krishna, then we come under the control of Maya. That's it. There is no in between.
Okay. So we also expect, we have to give regard to the potency of Krishna also, due regard to the potency of Krishna. Maya is the basically potency, external potency of Krishna. And we have to give due regard to Maya also, because it is doing its functioning as per the directions of Krishna.
We don't have time to do anything, Prabhu. When we are fully remembering Krishna, focusing our service to Krishna, everyone else is happy. Maya is not expecting any regards from us. Maya also will be very happy when we all the time very busy in remembering and serving Krishna. That's it. So that way,
actually, when we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we are also chanting the name of Hare, which is the potency of Krishna. So I just wanted to correlate why we are doing that. Is it because of, I just wanted to answer myself by this understanding. So we are, since we are daily
just
recalling,
remembering Krishna. Yes, Prabhu. Just remembering Krishna only, calling Krishna only. That is Krishna's energy. We are calling Krishna only. So that is the mantra. But we are not, we just focus our mind only. That's why Krishna is saying that just think about me only all the time. Mam ekam, that's it, only me. So Maya, we should not be even thinking that Maya is something different from Krishna. That is Krishna's energy only, correct? So we don't have to separate. We should not be thinking that they are both are different. It's Krishna's external energy. That's it.
okay. So that means the Maya also has to be regarded.
Yeah, Maya is Krishna's external energy, but we don't have to even separately see it like that. We have to see Krishna only everywhere. That's why Yomam Pasyati Sarvatra. So we should see only Krishna everywhere. That's it.
So that some people say Maya means which does not exist. That is a wrong concept. Actually, Maya very well exists everywhere and every time in this material world.
Of course.
So
Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Sakti Reka Chayeva Yasya Bhunani Vibharti Durga Ichana Rupam Apiyasya Chesta. Everywhere Durga Devi is there.
So people who say that Maya it means Maya, which is not existing, that is a wrong concept. Maya is a reality. Maya is a reality. And when we say Hare Krishna, there Hare means the total potency of Krishna, or it is only the external potency of Krishna, or it is external plus internal both.
It's everything relates to Krishna only, Krishna's energy. That's it. Rama Devi. We studied about Brahma Samhita, correct? Rama Devi is Krishna's internal potency. From there only Maya Devi came. That's it. Maya Devi is a reflection of Rama Devi only.
Okay. So when we say Hare, that means it is the total potency of Krishna.
Yes.
Internal as well as external.
Everything. Okay.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Guruji. Wonderful class and wonderful explanation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Ritu Malik. Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Ritu. Shubha Mataji. Shubha Rajagopal Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Blessed to hear all Krishna's Suri, everything. I'm very happy to hear that. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
God is given you to us, no? Because you're all very happy and blessed.
Krishna's costless mercy, we are able to study every day in Bhagavad Gita. Yes.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Guruji.
Pranam, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Ritu Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. This is my first time I have joined your meeting. I saw it in Facebook. I want to know that I'm very lazy. Like When I saw someone that the people are dying, all these things, then I say it will be my turn probably, maybe after years, maybe tomorrow. And I plan that I will get up tomorrow at 6. But I'm not able to do it. I'm probably lazy. I plan from tomorrow I will read Bhagavad Gita, I will chant, but I'm not so motivated for this. Or I can say I'm motivated, but I'm a bit lazy. How can I cope up with that?
This knowledge only, Mataji. You are studying, when you understand more about Krishna, then that love will come. So we will be very much inspired to serve Krishna. So that motivation only needs. So that's what this laziness will go away. Knowledge means it destroys the ignorance. Tama. Laziness is a part of the tamo guna. So that way, when we have this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we need to have a complete knowledge of this Bhagavad Gita. And we should also, if you want to get up 6 o'clock, we need to sleep early. We need to sleep at least at 10 o'clock. So then only it is possible. We cannot say, sometimes if I don't know what time we go to bed, but if we go to bed late, then it is not possible. So that way, we have to regulate. So all these activities, it is known as yukta. So we can regulate only when we have this knowledge of this Bhagavad Gita, and when we get the determination, the dhriti to do it for Krishna. So that vairagya to do it for Krishna. So all such things will come only with the knowledge. So first focus on getting this entire Bhagavad Gita knowledge, understand it fully, completely. Once you have this knowledge fully, so then you, when you want to execute this, then Krishna will help you definitely. So it will happen. It's a slow and steady progress. Sanair uparame buddhya dhriti grihiteya. So steadily, gradually, step by step, we need to get that determination by intelligence. Buddhya dhriti grihiteya. So with intelligence, we should get that determination. So then if you get that determination, then you will be able to do that everything correctly, because you are very much motivated to do it for Krishna. So that takes time, but we are already in the right place. We started and we need to continue to progress. Over a period of time, you will be able to see the difference. You understand that, Mataji?
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
So from which place you are from, Mataji?
I am from Dehradun.
Oh, Dehradun. Did we talk to, there is one more devotee, I think Shiva Singh Mataji, she is from Dehradun, I think. Okay, so maybe, but I think, what, Mataji?
Yesterday I saw it on Facebook, then I joined your WhatsApp group. But so my question is always this: daily I plan tomorrow I will wake up early and I'll join your meeting, but I'm always late.
So you joined yesterday, correct, Mataji?
I joined it today for the first time.
Oh, today for the first time. Yeah. Okay, there is one more Mataji. She is also in Dehradun. She is working in a school. So
even I am teaching.
You are also teaching? Oh, very nice. So you are also teaching in the school, Mataji?
It is Asian school. Nowadays, because of COVID, it is online classes.
Okay, which grade you are teaching?
Second.
Oh, she's also said that in the elementary school teaching computer. She said computer classes. She's taking something like that. So maybe, I think if she also joins.
Maybe meet in future if I'll join daily.
Yeah, if you are able to join daily, then when she joins, I can introduce. Yes, Mataji. We can, yeah, we have teams of devotees from different cities. So in Dehradun also, you can have teams and we can plan to spread Krishna's message. It's very nice. So being a teacher is a good thing too, because if you have this complete knowledge, then you can actually spread this message also nicely to the students who are interested. Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Gayatri Shivakumar Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Good morning, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. As usual, a good explanation.
Yes, Mataji.
From this, we have to understand that whatever we see, whatever we feel, whatever we do, everything, Krishna is there. We have to understand. Clear from your explanation, Guruji.
Yes.
Thank you for motivating us. Just like Krishna did to Arjuna, you are doing to us. Thank you, Ji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare
Krishna has
Krishna, Hare
mercy.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare.
Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Ji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Sheila Kashyap Mataji. Hare Krishna, Sheila Mataji. Hare Krishna, Sheila Mataji. Satyendra Singh Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Beautiful learning class. The way you explain, really wonderful. As Arjuna was King Kartabya Mood, we are also King Kartabya Mood because of our ignorance and all that. And we are not understanding what Maya, what you have beautifully explained. And the ultimate aim is Krishna only, Krishna only, Krishna only.
Yes.
That is the thing. And that is the mantra you always, you daily inspire us. That is the beauty of your class. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Shashireka Mataji.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for a wonderful class, for wonderful explanations, for motivating us all the time. I think it is same, infuses energy. It's like the daily dose of vitamin.
Yes,
That,
correct.
it's the daily dose of vitamin that we need. It's like sunshine and vitamin D, without which calcium will not get absorbed. So
Yes.
it is like that for us, for us to absorb everything about Krishna, we need this vitamin every day. Yeah, very, very nice.
Very nice analogy. Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, thank you so much, Guruji. And thank you for, keeping us on track. But like you said, Guruji, I think I personally, I always feel that I have not put an effort into anything, it has been an effortless transition. Whatever is happening is effortless. It is just bhakti and everything else is falling in place. I have not put any extra effort to remember him. Nothing, it is happening automatically. Yeah. I notice that when somebody asks me, how are you? I automatically say, by Krishna's mercy, I'm fine. Or by Krishna's grace, I'm fine. It is happening without my conscious effort for it. So that is the beauty. That is the beauty. I think he is doing it all by himself and I'm not doing anything. And when you think that, when you actually implement that, when you realize that, then it is happening automatically. Yes, and it's such a beautiful feeling to be in this bhakti, in this Krishna consciousness. I don't think there is any other thing that is needed for us in our lives. Yes. Thank you so much, Guruji, for making us realize that, for keeping us on track. Extremely indebted to you. Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Asha Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for beautiful class.
Yes, Mataji.
As usual. By Krishna's mercy, we are learning a lot, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna's
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna to everyone. Thank you, Guruji, for the class. Thank you, Guruji, very much. I don't have any questions, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Krishna. Hare Krishna to everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Kajiraman Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Thank you for giving us Gita knowledge, Guruji. Very well class going on. Our family is going on very well track. Our feeling is good feeling.
Yes, yes.
Hearing your class. Very well,
Krishna's
Guruji. Very well.
We will do much more service.
Very thank you.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
No question, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank
Hare
you so
Krishna.
much.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. No questions, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Vrinda Jai Singh Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Very nice to hear about Krishna's opulences and
Yes, yes.
yes, and he's so powerful and supreme.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's really, really very nice. So must get attached fully to Krishna.
Yes, yes, Mataji.
And this is the process you are teaching us every day. So it's a good beginning of the day. And we carry it, at least me, carry this feeling, this consciousness that Krishna is the Supreme Personality and we are his servitors. Yes, Guruji. Thank you for bringing to light.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Ram Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Yeah, thank you very much, Guruji. All goes wonderful, Guruji. Excellent. I think the second round of chanting is excellent, Guruji. Because those days in college days, if the song is good, we all shout from the audience, once more, once more, do it once more. And Master Ilayaraja say, oh, if I don't do well, you're asking me to correct it, something. Guruji, it's a joke. So that works here also, Guruji. The first chanting, of course, Guruji, when we start, the mind goes somewhere else. Then second one, we try to correct ourselves. So the once more is, as Master Ilayaraja said, the second time, at least we try to perfect. Though the crowd says the first one is good, but we have to perfect, Guruji. And that's a good indication, Guruji. I have to do 16 rounds and get ourselves perfect, Guruji. The rest will be okay, Guruji. As long as I perfect myself, the rest I don't even have to worry about, Guruji. I think in our Tamil classes, people were complaining. The other Prabhu all saying, right, no one is listening to me, no one has to listen to us. I have to perfect myself. The rest will automatically follow. So that's what our Udayava, Ramanujacharya all did, right? They are trying to shape themselves. They were trying to perfect themselves. The rest will automatically follow, Guruji. It's like polishing our diamond. Okay, so once you keep polishing, we naturally started radiate, emanate the qualities of God Krishna, and we will be enlightening others as well, Guruji, in the due course. Thank you very much, Guruji. I think you have been, I don't know what to ask from you, Guruji. You have been doing this great service, Guruji, a wonderful service, and showing us Krishna everywhere. And you also set as a solid example, Guruji. So we need to emulate, Guruji. We ought to emulate you in the days to come. And I have to cascade it down to all the people, Guruji. Whatever I'm hearing from you, it should go downstream and go and enlighten the people, do service in the name of Lord Krishna, Guruji. Anyone who sees me say, oh, this person is a Krishna consciousness person. And that's why this is happening, Guruji. That way we have to go and touch the life of people, the needy, help them in the name of Krishna, Guruji. That's very important, Guruji. We have to proclaim the wonders of Krishna. We have to go and tell the wonders of Krishna to all and do service, Guruji. Seva is much more important, Guruji. The other part is a bhakti, Guruji. Bhakti is one of the easiest and best thing to do, Guruji. As long as I show the bhakti and Lord Krishna, and the rest all happens very naturally. I don't have to do this yoga and other things and all, reading books and all. That takes time. Though it's good, but bhakti is the simplest form, Guruji. Offering prasadam, chanting Maha Mantra, done deal, Guruji. All are. He is taking care of everything. So it's in autopilot mode, Guruji. All goes well, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guruji. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to all the team. Blessed Sunday, Guruji. Hare Krishna all. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Nitin Bele Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam Guruji.
Dandavat Pranams Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Rama, Hare Hare.
Dandavat Pranam Guruji.
Dandavat Pranams.
No question. No question.
Shashi Kopat Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thank you once again, Guruji, for today's wonderful class. You're motivating us daily to stay connected with Krishna and also to self-correct ourselves, Guruji. We have a lot of flaws in us, which will take time to be gone from us. Actually, we'll have to leave all those. And implementing whatever we are learning is the most important thing, Guruji, that we understand. So trying to progress on this path. Thank you so much, Guruji, once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Guruji, yesterday my son 2 o'clock wake up and started to chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Very nice, Prabhu. Very nice.
Yes, Guruji. Then we both wake up and we all says means 5 minutes Hare Krishna, then saying means you please sleep. Just like he wake up and started to chanting, Guruji.
How old is he now?
He is now 3.5 years, Guruji.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, very nice. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Siba Prasad Mahanti. Hare Krishna.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
No question, Guruji.
Okay, very nice. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Sheila Kashyap Mataji, are you able to unmute? Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
And we are really enlightened by your class, and really you elevate us to be free from, and we free from all these material things and material wealth. And we are running after the mirage, as you told, Maya, this kind of this illusion, and we are deluded by this kind of you get entangled by this Maya and this kind of what you say infatuations for these wrong things. When you understand the real essence of Gita, we won't be bewildered or this delusions, this wrong way of life. We will be above, and you make us elevate and sublimate us to this transcendental knowledge. And there is no, we won't be affected this Maya or this kind of illusions. If you are in the Gita class, if you are in the transcendental knowledge, the ultimate, the final. So other things are secondary. See, it won't affect us. We are not overpowered by these things. I am in the train. I am on the way to Bhubaneswar today. So actually, it's really nice to have this class, and ISKCON organizing great service. That service is very important. I find all these ISKCON devotees and the Gita books in the train and anywhere, how they surrender, kind of bhakti they have, devotion to serve the seva. And Prabhupada also rendered great extent best services for this spread of the Gita at this latter stage. And it's a great, if you feel that it's a not an easy task. How they have that kind of bhakti. Bhakti is important. Anything, if you don't have devotion, by coming to the class, that is not happening. Bhakti is required. That kind of devotion is required. You read anything, so a kind of sadhavan lavate jnanam. This is that important is unless you have faith and kind of seeker, one should pursue. The Arjuna itself also is seeker in knowledge. Jigyasu. You may not be a learned one, but one should be very inquiring mind. Go into the and probe into the all facets of life and the mysteries of life. Why you are come to this world? What is our purpose? What is our intention? And this is not by having this kind of a revelry or entertainment or wasting time for sensual gratifications. Something else. Jnana hina pasubhi samana. So we will be treated that even if the animals and birds, we are in such a level, we are less than them. We are inferior to them. I feel they are faithful, they are very serving each other, love each other. And that kind of I won't find in the human beings. So we have intellect, we have mind and everything. They cannot read, we read Gita. It's all right. We are everything. Lord Krishna has given us more things, more power. But we are not exercising it. That is a matter of very tragic plight of the modern man. We are having so many degrees, qualifications, highly placed, but that is nonsense. Unless you have this devotion, divine knowledge, this transcendental life is incomplete without, I feel, this material knowledge is necessary. I don't reject it, but at the same time, we have to maintain the balance. Now 90% are devoid of the divine knowledge. How many people we are giving free classes? Still then, how many people? I would find well, some are present only 21 now. I find 21 devotees. So even if they know patience to listen, Lord, this is a golden opportunity. Any work may be anywhere you have this time. When you listen, is not needed to anything. We have to very that kind of knowledge you are giving from your student career till now because of your great service, this kind of devotion, bhakti, you have that kind of bhakti, jnana, everything is samanmaya. It is in all present in everything you have maintained. Unless you have bhakti, bhava, that kind of bhava and commitment, that kind of devotion to Lord Krishna and Prabhupada, and we are enjoying this. Otherwise, what would the situation? I feel myself, my mind would have been in different world. I would have been what others are suffering. I would have been also suffered useless things, wrong things. Now, by coming to the class, this Gita class, I feel I am in a I am leading towards, you are leading towards not the darkness, that light, that knowledge. You are dispeller of ignorance. You dispel, you eliminate all the evil thoughts and vices from our minds. Coming to the class, you guide us, you touch our heart by your love, devotion, dedication, everything. You are example before us. So you should not miss class and you should take advantage of that. Others should get benefited from this class. It's a golden opportunity, it's a golden chance for us to be from, because it is not a years, thousands of years handed down from generation.
Any paper Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you for another wonderful class. No questions tonight. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mother. Hare Krishna. Manoranjan Sagu Prabhu, Hare Krishna, you got disconnected. Hare Krishna, I think you.
Okay. Wonderful session. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna is put to God. Now listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan, and again we will study from next 2 days. Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.